Well, folks, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Chicago O'Hare International Airport here. We're on the ground with the Inibuilds, as I've been calling it, the A220 here. Just released yesterday, a little over 24 hours ago, and we're going to be taking it for only what will be my second flight ever. And yeah, it should be. My first flight went pretty well. It was a lot of fun, definitely some pretty unique aircraft, and as the title of this stream suggests, what kind of plane is this? We're going to hope to answer that question today. So this is not the Inibuilds Chicago scenery. This is just the stock Inibuilds scenery, or the stock Chicago scenery. I think it's still pretty good, but we're going to do some real-world Delta operations today, taking this bird over to LaGuardia, MK Studios LaGuardia, so we do have some payware out that way. Real quick, we're just taking a close look at this beautiful airplane that Synaptic and Inibuilds have kind of come together to put together, just like Airbus and Bombardier came together to make this plane in the first place. So pretty, it looks great. I mean, the plane looks really good. Everything looks good out here. We're not going to do a full walk around or anything. We're just going to take a quick look at things and just get an up close look at the engine. I think I have the wear turned down pretty good, so I don't think it should be pretty much like new. I think you can open the panels here and whatnot. Maybe, oh, there it is. So pretty cool. You can kind of take a look at that stuff, but that's all stuff you guys have seen before. So we're going to jump right into it. Ente says, no way. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Was just in Chicago 15 minutes ago. I know you said that, and it kind of got me thinking about flying into Chicago. We're going to be on VATSIM here as well, so hopefully maybe we'll see Mr. Ente taking off. It's an East flow today in Chicago. They'll be taking somebody over there. We'll probably do 10 left today for departure, but we'll get there when we get there. Cold and dark airplane in here. Performance is going to be a little bit choppy today. That has been apparently a pretty big issue, but there was an update out, so we'll see. Said you landed 10 center and rolled out to Mike 18. Where's Mike 18 even at? 10 center? I don't even see Mike 18 on there. Anyway, we will press on. Gate is just next to Etihad. Yeah, this is Delta Parks on the west side of these gates. You were just in front of me. Nice, man. Mr. Hardjoss, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, good sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And as you turn the batteries on, I love that sound at the batteries, or whatever that is, the fans. It sounds very similar to this, that kind of light humming sound on the outside of the Embraer. Whenever you're doing a walk around, it sounds like that. So it is sound like a UFO sound. Mexican Aviator, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Mr. Hardjoss, I'm doing well. Like I said, hope you are as well, good sir. But yeah, we've got that going, and we are going to hook up the GPU, attach the GPU, and we're going to go ahead and get that kicking. And we'll start to see some things come to life. So like I said, I did do a practice flight in this, so I'm a little bit more well-versed. Binding your trim is something that you have to make sure you do, because I totally forgot that this plane is a manual trim. Even with all this fancy schmancy stuff we have, you still have to manually trim it, and I did not have any trim set for my Airbus side stick because it's an Airbus side stick. So initial thoughts on the plane, didn't read up a whole lot on what it's all about. Looks buttery smooth. It's buttery smooth is a little bit of a stretch. It's good when you're here at the gate with the engines off. I feel like, oh, that's not supposed to be blue. I was gonna say, I feel like as you get the engines rolling and get taxiing, it gets worse. So it will get worse, but it is good so far. Yeah, we can talk about that as we roll. But yeah, Mr. Jones, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, good sir? I saw you said you caved as well, and went for the 220 as well here, the Inibuilds. So let's start taking a look at some of these things down here. Initialize position, invalid speed, all that good stuff. We'll see how we do. My first flight, like, it really wasn't that crazy. Like, I don't know, everybody was like, oh, this plane is just like insane, and like there's this huge learning curve, and it's definitely different, but I mean it's not insane. Voice a little hoarse. Yeah, wife's taking a nap in the other room, trying to keep it down a little bit. But Virtual Flight Guys, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Limp Rocketeer is here. We got the gang back together. Where's Holden at? Where's Holden at, man? I know Limp didn't get this thing, bro. I know we're not seeing Limp in here. Something that I didn't really figure out, though. We got our database is good to go. Just check through all that stuff. That's all fine. Position. IRSs are working on aligning, and the flight plan. So flight plan uplink, send it. This is something that I did do all this manually because I didn't figure this part out. You have to copy it to the secondary. How do you do? It's not in here either, so I don't know where the flight plan goes. Is the problem. Like, here's the active, so I don't know. But we'll just do this. Graduate next Friday. Let's go, bro. Are we going to the graduation? Did we get invited to the graduation party? Now the hard work starts. Night shift tonight at 7. Jeez. Crazy, working you like a dog. All right, we're gonna go to Chicago. So that is the cool thing. That takes some getting used to for sure, is using this little thing. Like whenever you're doing your, yep, just run away. LaGuardia. One ticket left if you want to come. Can't figure out the ILS. It should go to your secondary and then copy it to your active from there. All right, I'll cancel it just for the heck of it. Did I do something like, so whenever I do this, or wait, do I maybe have to have the flight number in there? Let me see. Or do I have to have my username too? But it says it's complete, like it does it. So I couldn't figure out the, I mean, I didn't know how it auto-tuned, but you can do it manually. We'll walk through it in here if we do the ILS. I don't know what they're doing in LaGuardia, but if you go to tune menu, I think you can do your course and your, is it the next page? There was a Barrow thing in here too somewhere. There's a Barrow knob in here, and then you can just manually tune it. So I just kind of hard tuned it. Is it active on your iPad? Oh, this one over here? No, that's a good point. I didn't do that over here. Okay. Import. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Flight plan uplink, send. I would like, there we go. Okay, so now, wait. Okay, wait, so I was in the secondary. Wait, so let me go back. I mean, now it's not gonna, wait. Let me go back to my secondary. All right, it's just gonna be here anyway, I think. But if I went here, flight plan uplink, send, sending, whatever. I mean, it's in here now. Okay, cool. So we'll activate it, execute, and now we'll go to the active flight plan, and it's right here. Okay, Chicago LaGuardia, flight level 370, and we'll mess with the departures. We'll just go right down the line and just kind of do things here. So we're gonna go 10 left. Something else that I was wondering, because I was doing a flight out of Pittsburgh, and they usually do intersection departure, they do 2 left at Papa, and this is usually a 10 left at Delta Delta intersection. Can you, let me see if you can just do this. No, you can't do it. Okay. Whoa. How do you do an intersection departure here is the question. So anyway, execute that. 10 left. Alternate. It probably gave us an alternate, but we actually might need it. The weather was not looking good in LaGuardia. Where do you find the alternates in these silly flight plans? Philadelphia. Let's do Philly, and the cruise altitude, I don't know, it's probably like 17,000 or something. Let's do 17,000, 7,000, sure, it doesn't really matter. All right, We're not going there. Let me tell you that. All right. We are going to be on VATSIM today. But that'll be fun. Cruise winds are going to be 340 at 39. Put that in there, and we will execute all of that. Okay. Let's work on getting GSX started. What do you say? Look at that. Etihad. Big 777. That's a cool looking livery too. We got finally got some liveries here in 2024. And I also, side note, pretty sure I got the I'm pretty sure that I got the Embraer up and running again, so we're super excited about that. Went back and forth with not just Aerosoft, not just Flight, and FSS. Went through all three of their devs and finally got the E-Jets working, I think, again. So we will do a flight in there again soon, but for now the hype is real here with the 220, and I'd like to get used to it a little bit. I'd like to kind of, whoa, that truck was flying back there. Did you see that? Holy crap, that freaking, was that a loader? Look at him, oh my gosh. It's a catering truck, going crazy. All right. Anyway, that threw me off, I'm not gonna lie. Going to LaGuardia, gonna be a fun time. We're gonna be on Delta Virtual today as well, so I will start that flight. Let me see schedules. I bid for it already. Here it is. William Hageman, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. There a VATSIM event tonight? Is that a statement or a question? Because I don't know if there is or isn't. Asking. Start to hear the Delta guy in the background a little bit. How much does it want us to have? It wants to have 13,000. So we'll do 40%, sure. There was a Fly Delta VATSIM event coming up. Is that what you were talking about? And while we have this going, let's start up the APU. We'll get the emergency lights on, and we will get the no PED signs on. The hydraulics once you get the APU kicking. You was telling me. All right. What time is that at? That would be fun. Is it right now? I saw New York Center is up. We do have an auto ATC, so while we're looking at it, we might as well do this 0543. This is something I have not done yet, so let's see how this goes. All right. 05. .43 is set. Let me see next page. There is a thingy-mabobber somewhere in here. Voodoo.ctaf, Chicago, 2075, so we'll get that ready. 20, 6 p.m. to 10. Okay, sweet. Are you gonna do it? We'll have that ready there, and we'll just go scroll it like this on TARA. Cool. Seven Eastern, he says. All right, gotcha. Nice. Then we got our fuel. We're gonna have 93 packs. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling with this. It just like auto defaults back. Like it reverts itself sometimes, which is kind of annoying. Wind and temps, we can request the winds. The fuel we can see. So let's go over here actually, and we'll just load sheet, SimBrief import, and load it up. So we'll have 140 packs. I don't know what SimBrief is talking about there. Let's do the zero fuel weight for now. Zero fuel weight is 114.90. So 114.390, and the CG is, all right. The CG is, will be 25.2. 25.2. Mr. Jones says, leaving Florida today, there were supercells going up to 540. Microsoft didn't depict a single one, just a few layer at 10,000. It was like, bro, I can't even, it was like, I don't even know what I'm looking at here. 13,250 on the block fuel, 13,250 on the block fuel. Taxi fuel, I've seen as much as 800 on the flight plan for taxiing out in Chicago, but luckily we're on flight sim today, so it'll only be about probably smaller range there. Reserve and contingency fuel. Reserve fuel will have 1,800, which is pretty low, but whatever. 1,800 is invalid, but like that. 1.8 maybe. Let me backspace this up. That's another thing too. That's kind of weird. Valid. All right, whatever. You have to you have to keep an eye on this down here, because if it's in your, if you're typing something, like it'll just always give you an invalid. Sounds like you're flying out of Orlando. Max, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, sir? We're gonna have to go through the flight plan here in just a second. We are getting there. We'll do the perf in a little bit. We're gonna work on the route. Actually, let's do a pre-flight checklist real fast. Now that we have the APU up and running, which we can check over here, which I like this. I haven't figured out how to switch the ND over yet. We'll take a look at that here in a little bit. This is kind of like the Embraer. Now that you see the APU is up and running, we're going to go ahead and deselect the ground power. And we can kind of, that's pretty much it. We'll set that up for now, and we will auto the hydraulics, forward cargo, low heat. I saw Captain Canada struggle with this actually, so let me see, where is this at? Forward cargo, low heat, that's what it wants. Exhaust, auto. Exhaust. That's supposed to mean. I didn't have either of these earlier. Exhaust, auto. There you go. Needed moved. I promise you it is auto. Once the logo light on. Is it gonna know? I just check this. No, what's that? Okay. I will go through there. I'm doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. I'm not quite ready for blue. Oh, I forgot it loaded on my flight plan for me. That's nice. I forgot about that. So it'll be radar vectors to our first fix of Mobile, which is to the east side here in Chicago. Top altitude is 5,000 feet. We'll keep moving forward with that checklist here once we finish a little more of this. 5,000. We'll set this. This heading resets itself on its own a lot, so I'm not going to worry too much about that yet. And then it's going to be first fix Mobile, Adme, and then Herbs, Ideas, Herbs, and then it's on the airway, I guess, ending at Weevil. Here's Weevil, and then Echo Tango Golf, and then the 4, which is the Milton arrival into LaGuardia from Keating. We'll go ahead and set that up. No runway for now. We'll just hit done. Go back to the route. Check it out. Keating. So this, I don't like that it leaves this discontinuity all the time. Let me see if can I just grab this? Yeah, okay, there you go. Keating, MIP, ARC, Biley, Vibes, FJC, ZB. Okay, that looks good. And then we are inbound. Cool. Aeropulse, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Good, sir. Got the beautiful Synaptic Inibuilds A220 here. Should be a fun one. Let's get the performance data. Takeoff performance. We're going to sync the FMS, 10 left, all that good stuff. Sync the weather. Calculate. All right. And then we are going to send this to the FMS and set our V speeds. We're not going to do a flex. We can do some Chicago weather here, though. Let's see. We've got the outside air temperature of 27 degrees. Winds are 050 at 11. Prime thrust is fine. Flaps 2. Bleed source is going to be the engines. Wing anti-ice off. Cow anti-ice off. NADAP, I guess just standard. What is NADAP? Standard. Thrust reduction flaps clean. Thrust reduction at 1,000. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's leave it. I did standard earlier, so we'll leave that. Climb. I'd like to change these to 90.76. For now, let's do 280.75. Just slow it down in the climb just a little bit. For the cruise, I think the fastest you can do was 310 and 80, I think was the fastest it let me do earlier, so I'll do that for now, and we will do it again here, 310 and 80 on the descent speeds as well, and the arrival we will get there when we get there. Execute all of that, and that is that, gentlemen. The exhaust to auto. See the equipped cooling exhaust. I don't know if it wants me to do something else with that. We can kind of go below the line here and get ready for pushback. Exhaust is going to be the thing that kills me. Seatbelts, oh, there we go. Seatbelts are on. Just come back to that exhaust auto brake RTO. Here's you can kind of just override alternate flap normal. All right, this is definitely a different checklist. It was not giving me all this earlier. So if anybody has anything to say, feel free. Alternate flap. Normal first flight of the day. We'll just call that checked. Check, that is all set. Those are checked. Altimeters are set. ICAS info. Rudder trim is in the green. Trigger breakers check. Side 6 checks. Oxygen masks. Can you actually check them? That's kind of become nice. Kind of become standard nowadays. Lieutenant briefing's done. Logbook QRH on board. Fuel on board is as required. Exhaust auto. It does appear to be. Well, we don't ever really go by the checklist too much around here, do we? So, and I don't know the actual check, the test. So, pushback checklist is next, and we are going to tell him to get ready down there. Hope you guys are ready to see this. We went the VSD terrain. I don't have the third party. Whoa, just busted this stream, it seems like. So we're going to stay away from that. That's done. Symbol. I'd like to do airports. That's fine. That's fine. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need any of that. Okay, done with all that. And with all that being done, let's go ahead and have GSX get us ready for pushback and departure. We will switch to 2075. And see, this changes all the time. I don't love that it does that, but whatever. And we'll get the beacon on as well. Hopefully things close up here. Let's do the tow bar. I guess, okay, I was gonna say, I guess they're not gonna close on their own, but here we go. Everything seems really quiet, by the way. Is that true for you guys as well? Invalid speed, use manual speed. It said that for me last time for a little while. I think set these speeds, we did those. Forget maybe what I did to switch that. All right, guys, let's we'll push back and send it. Oh, I must have done this before. Evan, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. He says, "What are the opinions so far on this?" Give me 2 seconds. Do I have the sounds turned down or something? I feel like I've never touched these before in my entire life. Is it just? Oh, it's just my straight up computer. Hang on, stand by. Volume is at 32. All right, this might get. Whoa, that's pretty loud. All right, let's do 90 for now. Okay, there we go. That should be a little bit louder for you guys, hopefully. Let's release the parking brake. Actually, let's finish the pushback checklist real fast. Flight deck door closed and locked. They're locked down here somewhere. Cockpit door. Double check, turn around, make sure it's closed. It looks closed to me. Hopefully it's locked. ICAS and info is checked. Checklist is complete. The after start checklist will be next. We're going to go flight plan up here, and we'll go ahead and release the brakes. I will start up number 1. Ooh, now it's loud out here. See, now that we're, Evan, my biggest gripe so far is the frames. Like, now that we're pushing back and starting engines, you can see things are going to start to get progressively choppier. So be ready for that. There must be, I know they had a, what's it called? They had a manual somewhere that somebody had. I'd like to find that. It's like a good start on number 2, or number 1. Let's turn 2 while we're here. Yeah, the plane looks great. It flies pretty nice. The flight director looks really weird to me. That's not looking half bad, I'll tell you what. All right. Sounds like a couple good starts. Let's go to flaps 2. Yeah, we'll get there. So that is because the APU is still on, actually, which now that we have 2 good starts, we're off the APU, so it's fine. So that'll go away. Discontinuity is fine. I don't know why it hates that so much. Anti-ice is auto. PT is fine. ICAS and info checked. And the taxi checklist is next. Nose wheel steering can come on. Flaps are coming to 2. Takeoff speeds are set. We have V1 132, rotate F36, and V2's 140. Trim is in the green, which, like I said, we do have bound now, so we are going to make sure we're using that. And flight controls, we can run a real quick flight control check. Full right, full left. You can see that from here. Pretty cool. Full up and full down, full right rudder, full left rudder. Light controls are checked. Flaps are set as well. That's all good to go. Before takeoff checklist will be next. So for now,
2252.
is that for me? Is that for 25 or 2252?
It's
Go ahead.
I'm just going to leave it 350 and then on your right hand side. Do you know how long you're going to be here right in front of us?
That should be on our way here in about 20 seconds.
Okay, thank you.
There you go, Bubba. Sorry, as soon as I can figure out how to change this, wait, it's right here. FMS is fine, and then I just want perf up over here. So we will move up out of the way of this guy. You can hear the, ooh, listen to that beautiful sound. Woo. Clear traffic, Delta 2252, text runway 10 left, Delta Delta via Bravo, Delta Delta. And then you do have to come over here and actually hit this pedal disconnect button as well. And I'm missing Bravo because of that. That's on me though. Sound is so good, dude. They spool up so fast. About 30 hours shy of captain for Delta, and I can tell you right now that is not the uniform. What? What uniform? Ah, I hit it twice. Alright, we're gonna stop while we hit this. There we go. They spool up, like after you get it through there though, like it takes them a second to spool up, but now all of a sudden, like you're at 40%. Crazy. ultra realistic operations from Pilot Jones. LaGuardia's in a ground stop. Difficult. So now it says that there's a discontinuity in the flight plan. All right, here's Bravo, which is what we want. Which I missed that last turn, like I said, because of me having to do my thing, but we're all right. There's something else I should have done while we were at the gate. We can arm the toga switches, and I don't know if we can arm auto throttles now. We'll wait until we get a little bit closer. But so yeah, it seems really unhappy. Oof. With that discontinuity, but it's just a regular old discontinuity, so I don't understand. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. It does, dude. It really does. It is a lot of Boeing. I feel like it reminds me the least of Airbus, honestly. I feel like the screens are very 787-ish. I feel like the side stick is really the only thing that's Airbus. I feel like the way it flies, I mean, it even has FPA. I mean, it's just like a freaking E-jet. Yeah, we will definitely talk about that as we roll. Let's do a before takeoff checklist here. Runway and position will be 10 left at Delta. Delta flaps are verified 2. Briefing's complete. Auto throttles will arm in a second. Everything, both trims are in the green, and ICAS is checked. It'll just be the auto throttles here in just a second. Yeah, see now the LaGuardia has no ground stop, Evan. Great, thank you. You could tell Mr. Pilot Jones that. Trim reference speed from the 777-787 electronic checklist also similar to the triple. I was thinking that too. I was thinking that the checklists are pretty similar to the triple as well. So you said it's like a trim. It's like the 777 with the reference speed trim or whatever. Whoa, whoa! Why is it showing me off at Narnia? Possible pilot deviation. Pilot Jones, I'm starting to have some sympathy for our captains taxiing in Chicago here. I think I'm up in the construction zone right now. Just willy-nilly taxiing around Chicago. They say you're allowed to mess up as long as you don't stop, so we'll just keep it moving. How about that? We'll just take it down Alpha and then left on Delta Delta. Should have started a timer. It's long enough just taxiing without any other traffic around here. Now imagine being number 30 in line. Alright, start making this turn here. Go straight to Toga. Let's arm the auto throttles now and just see. Let's complete that checklist as well. And let's do it. Looks like we've got no other traffic. Chicago traffic, Delta 2252 taking 10 left from Delta Delta for departure on the O'Hare 9. Chicago. What was that? Alright boys, let's get some togas in the chat. Here we go for the first time in the Inibuilds A220. They've just landed in Colorado Springs, very nice. Oh yeah, they probably will go off as soon as we get there. Let's hit this guy again. Ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's spool him up. Toga. Toga has it. Airspeed is alive. Knots is checked. Those frames are really dropping right now. B1. And rotate. Jumping off the ground right now. He immediately starts going to the left. I don't know what the deal with that is. Notice that earlier as well. Pause it right here. Got to do one of those exciting move. See how hard that flight director is to see? I don't love that. Now, do I have to arm nav here? I guess I would, huh? V takeoff, VNAV flight level change. Yeah. See, like, I don't understand why we're still at 150 knots. Like, my Airbus side stick is always falling to the left.
2,500.
Alright, we'll get direct to... I'm gonna try to keep hand flying this thing. Like, why? We're still at 150 knots. Like, that bothers me. Direct... I can just tell it's turning left. Or right. Dude. Alright. Direct mobile. Execute. Execute. Nav. Keep it coming. Call it 12,000. Can only do so many things at once here, guys. Oh my gosh, how many times do I have to hit execute on this? There we go. Execute. Should have had nav. There we go. We're navving it now. Finally, it looks like we're ready to accelerate. Okay, here we go. I forgot about the trim too, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, there it is. Yeah, it is that reference. Oh, wants me to stop. We're going flight level change. Thank you very much. Flaps 1. I just got flaps up on accident. Yeah, okay, very cool. I did go flaps up on accident. That was my bad. The trim is working a lot better than my first flight, so that's nice. We're gonna have to figure out why it doesn't want to accelerate, though. That is an interesting thing. Is that why, Ente? It's not going to increase the speed until... Oh, if you noticed, I was in VNAV and it was commanding 150 knots. I just don't understand why it was doing that. I hope you're getting what you expected here, Lip. Get the autopilot on. I don't know why. Like, when I let go of my side stick, it just immediately starts flying to the right. I don't know why it does that, but just like that, gentlemen, we are out of here. We're gonna go to Unicom, and I think we can try to do an after takeoff checklist here. ICAS checked. All right, moving on. Climb checklist. We'll get there. Lights are gonna come off here in a second. With that, guys, we've got the bird up and rolling. Not too shabby. I'll tell you one thing you do is always deliver. I'll take it. Alright, coming up to 280 now through 10,000. We'll go ahead with these. Oh, sorry, strobe lights are staying on. Logos and wings, and these lights can come off. It's way too loud. Let me turn that down. And also turn down this a little bit here too. Okay. Thank you for that. I don't know why I keep hitting E. I like that you can clip in and out of the plane too, just like from the cabin. So you can get these outside wing like this. It's nice. Alright guys, an hour and 40 minutes of airtime cruising at 37,000 feet, which speaking of, I have to set that because it's going to level off on us. Trucker Dude, what's up man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, sir? Did Virtual Flight Diaries get the plane limp? There's the climb. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, sir. We are doing all right. Hanging in there. Yeah, so we'll have to see. Does anyone know where the guide is to this plane? We'll start working on that later. Is it in the Inibuilds Discord or something? Let's see, maybe the NOTAMs, the features. FAQ. No. Yeah, I don't know where people are getting that, whatever you call it. POH, so to speak, the SOPs on things. Oh, here's the tags. We don't need those. Whoa. Yeah, like I said, definitely feeling it in those frames a little bit there. So I don't know why that happens every once in a while. Like the speed window will kind of open up. But overall, I know I got some questions about how we're feeling about the plane so far. Overall, really good. I don't know. I enjoy it. Like I said, I think it is a little bit annoying, the frames. It is definitely an issue. But I was looking at that. There you go. Seems like they tried to reinvent the wheel. Yeah, like it seems like that's honestly a good way to put it. Like they tried really hard to be different. We can do the climb checklist complete. This is my first experience, I think, with these. They have different checklists per livery. If it ain't broke, don't fix it comes to mind. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely tried to reinvent the wheel a little bit. I think that is a good way to put it. Like I said, I don't know how to switch the screens back and forth. I guess we'll just put this back on a big map page for now. I don't have the charts pulled up just yet. Oh. Looks kind of stupid like that though, but whatever. I guess I can keep the checklist up. But yeah, it feels very Embraer-ish. There's a lot of that feeling, and I'll call out certain things that feel that way as we go. Like I said, I think a lot of it is with the throttles are very Embraer. This is very Embraer right here, although they'd be like here and here. This is kind of goofy that they're like right next to each other like that. The rudder trim is very Embraer. That's exactly how it looks there. The knobs are very Embraer. That's how our knobs are and stuff with like, I don't know, it's just how they look. This is very Embraer. This is exactly how the thrust levers look, with the toga buttons like that. The MCP is pretty close as well. Like I said, with the FPA is like that. VNAV, flight level change, all that. And then the overhead panel, this reminds me a lot of the CRJ with how the lights are on that like angled kind of slope, so to speak. And then other than that, I don't know, like I said, not a ton of Airbus. This is giving like 787 or even Embraer vibes with like the outlines and the buttons and stuff. I don't know, it's like I said, it is really a combination of a bunch of different planes. But there's a lot of the A220 information. What do you mean by that? I woke up last Saturday morning and Holden was online raging on VATSIM beyond ATC, yada yada yada. I own a 6-month subscription to Say Intentions now. Oh shoot, really? How are you liking Say Intentions? Line Slope Goblin, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. He says, getting horrible performance in the 220, half the frames, the Phoenix PMVG with lower settings. Yeah, it's definitely not great, and that is annoying. Like, I like when things are a little snappy. Snappier. But, I don't know. It is annoying. It is definitely annoying. No keypad. I don't believe you. At it. I sent a link above that. Oh, did you? Let me see if I can find it on here. Oh, it didn't come through. Okay. Very nice, Limp. Limp's liking it. Aeropulse, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Said the weather in Chicago is crazy on Monday. What day is it? Yeah, we got some of those storms, I think, later in the night on Tuesday. But luckily, didn't really have anything get affected by that. We were down in Raleigh-Durham last night, and the weather was absolutely bananas down there as well. 4 tornadoes, geez, that's crazy. Do I have to do? I'll see next time it makes a turn, but I don't know if I have to. Do I have to do half bank manually on my own? I feel like I shouldn't. In the Embraer, I forget exactly what altitude is, but it ends up doing half bank on its own. So I hope it does that. Cousin in Kalamazoo last night, and her weather radar was siren. That's got to be a typo. Just got my power back from that storm. Dang, dude. Y'all were in the thick of it. She has a weather radar that sounds like a siren? Really? I don't think... Is that how it's supposed to work? Romans 12:1, therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is true, your true and proper worship. This is Paul telling us to live and observe God's mercy, and because of that, to offer our bodies as living sacrifices, right? Before Jesus, it was, there had to be a blood sacrifice for sin, which is why you had all the, animals that would get sacrificed and whatnot. Then Jesus came and was the ultimate sacrifice. And we don't have to sacrifice anything anymore, physically, right? But some of us, I mean, all of us as Christians have to sacrifice other things and have to sacrifice, I don't know, I mean, sacrifice in the face of adversity and with a coworker and trying to keep your tongue or whatever, and, trying to be a good example and trying not to, Bible says, you can drink but don't get drunk type thing, and refraining from those types of practices and debauchery, as it's called. Living as a sacrifice, right? For thee, not for me, putting others before yourself, and living in that way is holy and pleasing to God, and that is true and proper worship. So that's Romans 12:1 for you today. We'll see when we end up hitting air traffic. We don't hit air traffic control until way later. JFK looks busy. That looks almost realistic. LaGuardia, thankfully, does not. Why is there a 747 in LaGuardia? American 7184. It's a 747 going from LaGuardia to Boston. Nice. Okay. LaGuardia weather. Edis, VATSIM. Landing on runway 31. Departing runway 4. Departing 4 and landing 31. So they'll probably, what do they do for that usually? Take you to the VOR. I think what's the departure procedure off runway 4? LaGuardia 7. Runway 4. It's either straight out or a left turn. So it'll probably be that that fun visual approach, was the park or something like that going in there. 3-1, the park visual, yeah. So we'll do that. That'll be fun to see in this thing. Holy smokes. Good luck. The RNAV X-ray to runway 31 in LaGuardia is what we're gonna do. And that's why I was gonna do LaGuardia to Chicago, but I was like, dude, we need to do Chicago to LaGuardia is what we really need to be doing. Alright, this isn't going great. Oh, we started on VATSIM. Nice. How are you liking it so far, Trucker? Dude, Mexican Aviator says I'm ready for the Bluebird. Same, dude. That's gonna be so sick. Hopefully they're sitting back and learning from these guys that are coming out with stuff now. 280.75. It should be transitioning here shortly. It's at 0.75 now. Hoping it'll match. You don't think you'll get the 220 as of now? I mean, that's fair. Oh, there you go, 0.75. It just switched over, so we got that going for us. Any reasoning behind that, or just not really feeling it? You got ground on there. Center controls everything. Yeah, that's my center's always my favorite because they'll get you down, you know. Glad so, because God has blessed me with a tiny little platform, and I can honor Him with a little. Not be those who can be trusted with a little can be trusted with a lot, and spreading the word of God, brother. Trucker Dude says loving it so far. That's awesome. If you need help, I posted a VATSIM video recently. Or not, I mean, I guess it wasn't that recently, but I have a VATSIM video on my channel if you need it. Saving money for the Bluebird, that is totally fair as well. Amen says limp. He sure did. And another reason is because you probably wouldn't have heard Romans 12:1 today. You definitely wouldn't have heard Romans 12:1 today. And now you have. So, spreading the gospel to one more person. So, no, I mean, I'm not trying to be an influencer. I just did a lot of flight simming. So I figured we'll just go live and yeah, might as well try to get paid for it. And then, like I said, it's, you know, you don't want to have all these individual lives, right? Like I don't want to be on here and you guys not know that I'm a Christian. So, yeah, you're good, man. Like I said, it's not, I'm not trying to convince you, you know? I'm not gonna push you into being a Christian or taking Christ, but it's just my job as a servant to present the word. And the word has been presented, so it ball's in your court, Bubba. But thanks for stopping by. Okay, so another thing we're gonna do with LaGuardia, with this approach, arrival and everything. Me and Limp on the same wavelength once again. We're really not getting much of a climb rate here. Yes, Ente. It's the opposite. So, oh man. Ente, this is a check ride question right here. It's the spoilers. The ailerons are not. No, I think you're right. The ailerons are the only thing that aren't fly-by-wire. So I think the rudder and the elevator and everything are. I don't need jalapenos on my pizza glide slope, so no. But yes, part of it is the ailerons. I think are the only things that aren't fly-by-wire. Those are straight up cable. So we'll expect. All right. This is. I like a traditional FMS for doing stuff like this, the abnormal stuff, right? Crossing altitudes. You know, if you're doing an intersection departure, like I said, that's something that I still don't really know how to do. Let's get a 0.74 here. All right, there you go. Get a little bit of a climb rate. Now, I don't know if this is just how you would do this in this thing. You know, I would just do /180 at mark. Holy crap, that wasn't. Oh no, wait, cancel that. That was the wrong. Yeah, wait, mark right here. /18,000. Does it want me to do that whole thing? Where does it go? Oh, mark it. Why is it doing that? Let's try Biley at 13. Let's try that. Oops, my bad. Let's just type 13,000. Okay, nope, 130 knots. That's not what we want. All right. Let's try this. Via 2. Yeah, the cursor design is rather bizarre. I have it set up where so you can come in here and do settings, EFB settings, the keybind. So I have my whatever that little dashed line is next to the left of the 1 key for your, it's called your entry mode keybind or whatever, and then it comes up and now you can type on the keyboard for your stuff. So That's... Alright, go away. Gate. Limp says, I think the reason why the plane is pulling to the right because your co-pilot's pushing the rudder pedals. I think so too. We got 36 to 37, and we'll see how fast we can cruise. We might be able to get up a little higher than... I mean, 0.8 will probably be more or less what we're doing. But let me see. So we got this stuff in there. So that's what I'm saying. You got to watch what's in there because it'll go wherever you try to put it. All right. Let me select arc. Hold fix. That looks like probably what I want. Let me get rid of that. Get rid of this. Arc. Wait, I had this. Where? No. I don't know. I'm struggling with figuring out how to put these crossing altitudes in here. We level yet? Not yet. Oh, I was looking around for how far away top of descent is earlier, but it literally just tells you right there. That's pretty nice, 300 miles. That is pretty cool. See, like, we could squeeze an extra one out of there, but it won't let me do any higher than 8.0. Let me try 8.1. Yeah, see, invalid entry. So let me try this direct. Oh. Fair enough, Limp. What is the next plane that you're gonna learn how to fly? I said, like, why does it put... Oh, there we go. 18M mark. Now it wants to work. All right, and then Biley at 13,000. And Vibes, Beauty at 10. That's what it is. The Boeing Bluebird. Oh yeah, maybe that'll be good. Alright, so let's take a look. Get midget, all that stuff. Take off Milton. Arc at 180. Biley at 13. All the way down to FJC. Lizzie, Beauty at 10. So yeah, see, we shouldn't be slowing down either though. Like 310, 310, 310. I like that. Like I want to do 310 the entire way. So let me do 310 slash, nope, 310 slash Beauty at 10. I'll probably be in manual speeds around that time anyway, but you know, we'll just do it again. 310 slash, leave it in there, and then it should, I don't know what this 136 is. 310 Beauty at 10. I don't know why it changed also. Slash 10,000. Jeez. This is being a real pain. But, alright. That's that. And then we'll expect that crazy RNAV approach. That'll be these 15 gigs of memory. Gotta choose wisely these days. Let's pick the runway here. We're gonna go the RNAV X-ray, the runway 31. Take it from, not Greg, Greg's that one that's all the way up north, I think. Yeah, I'll take it from Vraz. So let me see. What's arrival data? Okay. Execute that. Now, do I have to? Am I gonna have to do that all again? Mark at 180, Biley at 13, and then Beauty at 10. No, okay, perfect. And then Proud. I'm just gonna go Proud to Pachu. Didn't really do anything. Baraz Pachu. Wait. Let me cancel that. Need an IT degree to fly this plane. You are not wrong. Yeah, it should be Varaz. Why are there so many discontinuities? It should. Let's go Proud, then Varaz. I don't know why it asked me to do that. Proud, then Varaz, then Pachu. Okay, that looks better. Let's execute that. Now, the other thing I can't figure out how to do is to step through the flight plan. It's like you have this pulled up. We get the seatbelt signs off here as well. It's like we're hanging out here. Skystream, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, good sir? High altitude climb. Anti-ice off. Okay. Interesting. All right. The high altitude descent next. Okay. We were doing that. Oh yeah, I can't figure out how to step through the flight plan. So if I go plan mode, now like nothing, Embraer used the scroll knob. That doesn't do anything. It's like, as if I push something there, is that? Push enter. Display select upper lower. And then these don't do anything either. So I don't know if anybody has any ideas how to do that. Newark to Chicago on the 777 United Colors. Nice, man. You doing the 300 or one of the 200s? Yeah, I really don't know how to do. It's 300, nice. The beast. All right, so that's there. Let's do the arrival stuff here real fast. LaGuardia weather. Give me a METAR, it's fine. Temperature is 27. Winds 30015. Gustin. Oh. 0015 gustin to 22. And altimeter is going to be 2957. Oh shoot, I forgot I have to do, hang on, 29.57. Then the yeah, altitude's like 7 feet. So I don't know what this is saying. Uh-oh. It's crashed on me. Okay, we're good. And then the V speed. So we'll do flaps 5, that's fine. V speeds will add 5. Add that, set that. That's it. Weather is in. Yeah, weather is in. Gustin and thunderstorms look like await us in LaGuardia, but that sounds about right. Oh, we're in a center right now. That's a fire axe in the cabin somewhere. Very nice. But this would be Toronto's center? No, it's be Cleveland Center. Cleveland Center on 1987. There he is. Cleveland Center, good evening, Delta 2252, flight level 370.
Delta 2252, Cleveland Center, welcome.
Turn him up a touch.
And last 2 transmissions are
Nice.
static.
ATC finally.
Cleveland Center, Delta 2684.
United 9002. Oh wait, I think I see you all the way over there on the east side. Nice Skystream.
Delta 2684, Cleveland Center, welcome to 7 the Clinton arrival, Metro altimeter 2994, landing north.
United 9002, Whiskey 5340.
Yeah, Skystream, what's up, brother? Shout out Skystream.
United 9002, Cleveland Center, welcome.
Center, good evening.
Yes, I can't, I don't know how to skip through that.
With you at almost 350.
Other than that, we've pretty much
Delta
set up. We're
673,
doing an
Cleveland
RNAV. So unfortunately, we're not going to work through the ILS stuff today. Now,
That is 593, Cleveland Center, hello. I've got traffic, looks like they're going to be a factor for you. Stop your climate well at 11,000 until I get this sorted out for you.
there was a,
Yeah, showing Republic, go ahead.
where the heck is the EFD nav? Here we go, Barrow right here. So now we need to select that. And the Barrow mins are 1160 for the LNAV, VNAV there. Oh, I have to click Barrow, that's right. Crazy encounter. I love it. 1160 on the mins. There you go. So then it comes up there too. So I did find that out. Yeah. All right. And then this, with the radio panel being right here, is very C-17-esque. Right there. All right, guys. Give me just a couple seconds. I'm using the restroom. Be right back.
Yeah, it's 742, Cleveland, are you able to receive voice?
Listen, very native cemetery, can we reach them onto 25 Street?
United 753, climb maintain 17,000 for now.
Have you sent them?
So 2684, good?
Alright, I've returned. Am I in trouble yet? What if I have to do some Europe ops too with this? That'll be fun.
That's fair, you can expect that.
VP sended? What are we doing here?
Netted 742, reset transponder, squawk 5733. United 593, climb maintain, sway level 370, say airspeed.
353 now, climb at P0, climb flight plan, and B290.
United 593, maintain 290 knots or greater.
Ravens International Operator.
Cleveland Center, wonderful, good afternoon, here United 7576, we should climb level 230.
United 7576, Cleveland Center, welcome, climb maintain for level 330.
Climb maintain for level 330, United 7576.
United 5614, descend pilots correction to flight level 240.
We'll send pilots to flight level 240, United 240.
United 742, radar contact, climb maintain for level 390, maintain 290 knots or less. Delta 2864, clear direct CATS, across CATS at 9,000, cleared RNAV X-ray runway 4.
Major Xbox outage? No. American Airlines had a big outage last night though at their
Delta 673, descend and maintain, flight level 290. 290, Delta 673.
Oh, jeez, my bad. Whoa, 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 whoa.
United 9002, can we get 10 minutes out?
My bad, gang.
United 9002 is screwed, perfect. United 5614, leave my airspace, radar service terminated, change advised periods, have a good one.
Good looking number 5614, thanks for the
See you.
Alright, let's see how far out from top of Easian. 150 miles, 2259 Zulu, I'm assuming is what that's trying to say. Where's my clock?
Cleveland Center, good evening. American 1701 with you, flight level 370.
American 1701, Cleveland Center, welcome.
I had tried merging with Delta, what?
United 530, correction, United 593, radar contact loss. Lufthansa 433, Cleveland.
I don't know what happened there, but my bad.
Again at 1040, Cleveland Center, welcome.
Is there a way for me to find my, you know what, I can probably just Google it.
United 2091 Cleveland Center, welcome. Climate tempo 350. The 2091, say Mach number. Roger. Do you know what you're planning in the cruise at? Is that 79? Roger.
All right, let's see. LaGuardia in real life is a mess. Let's pull up the Google
And Delta
Flight Radar.
673,
That sounds
descend
about
via
right,
the Spider 5 arrival. Except maintain
That's what's great about the
15180.
sim, dude. It's just great.
Spider 5, but
The thing is, Nick,
only down
is
to
I'm on
180.
reserve right now. Oh, it looks awful, yeah. Number 9 most disturbed airport, LaGuardia. I like it. Sounds about right.
Cleveland Center, hello, United 732, bottom hole 256 for 370. 20 northwest of the Gulf of
That looks terrible.
United 732 Cleveland Center,
Really?
welcome. Climate tempo 370.
370, United 732.
Wait, let me see. What are they doing with guys? Are they doing the visual? Yeah, they're doing that.
Cleveland Center, hello, Delta 884, would you start up 350?
Delta 884 Cleveland Center, welcome.
That guy's saying.
Delta 382 Cleveland Center, welcome. Reset transponder, squawk 6573. Delta 673, amend altitude. You can descend via now, except maintain level T50 for traffic. I'll get you lower shortly.
Alright, we can descend no more than 250. We've got about 40 miles before we start going down, sir.
Roger, by then you should be enough factor edge scatter to ensure separation. Delta 2684, Metro wind 0209, runway 48, clear to land. That is 7576, contact New York Center 125.32. Good day.
125.32 for night 7576. Have a good day.
I've yet to have to DOT say that and I knock on wood. We'll set down to 10,000 for now. And then we do have to have VNAV armed also. I learned that. We do, we have VPATH armed.
And that is 593
So,
for traffic, stop your climb fly
Getting
level
ready for a
2,
top descent. I guess technically we shouldn't have done
I'll get
that
you higher in
because,
just a minute, sir.
but I'll just prompt him and say we're looking for lower.
Copy that.
Technically we should have.
593.
And then 593 for traffic, stop your climb fly level 360. I'll get you higher in just a minute here.
This is the first time in a while that we've had full ATC coverage. Yes, it has definitely been a while.
Delta 673, traffic's no factor. You can just have either outlooks that maintain flight level 180. And you can contact Potomac approach now on 126.1. You there?
All right, 26.1 for Delta 673. Thank you.
And then 593, you can climb maintain flight level 370.
370, give me that 93.
And then it's 742, same Mach number.
Mach number. Hey Ted, do you ever go on
Are you talking to
that sim?
732?
Negative, United 742, same Mach number. And United 593, what's the Mach and the cruise going to be?
Yeah, 593, climb 0.76.
United 593, roger. Reduce to Mach 0.72 for now, if unable to advise.
If we do Mach 0.72, I'll call an unlevel. Yeah, 593.
United 742, maintain Mach 0.82 or greater.
I said, do you ever do ATC there? No.
And United 732, same Mach number.
Yeah, right here. I was based out of this
766,
airport
planning to
for
decline, or cruise, sorry.
Roger, thank you. You can maintain Mach 0.76.
a little while.
76, any chance we're 5 minutes away, just grab a snack.
That's approved.
I can let you know when I'm back.
United 742, maintain Mach 0.82 or greater. And United 742, use caution. There's a United 732 on frequency. Use caution, so only sending call sign. Delta 2252, descend to maintain, flight level 330.
Then I maintain flight level 330, Delta 2252. Alright, here we go.
And 2252, if you can make it by keying the second tango go off, that'd be appreciated. If not, no big deal.
Alright, we'll give it a shot. Alright, let's, we'll just start down now then for him.
Good evening, Cleveland Center. This is Cessna 3772 Yankee
And he said
at Cleveland. Or, I'm sorry, Erie.
Would these
November
like
3770 Yankee, Cleveland Center, what can I do for you?
Oh, yes, sir. MIFR down to Carlisle, November 9 or 4.
Alright, 33
to get
set.
clearance.
Is ATC too loud, Ente?
November
Let's do
3772
something
Yankee, you're
like
cleared
this.
to the Carlisle Airport.
Key.
The weather vector's Muggo as filed. Climb maintain 3000, expect 7000. 13 minutes after
Okay.
departure. Departure frequency would be with me, 119.875, squawk 0745, and advise ready for taxi.
Okay, cleared to Carlisle. Vectors must go as filed. 3,000 initially, 7,010 after with you. Squawking 0745,
Okay.
and we'll call you for taxi.
We're pretty well set up
You
for
said you're
that.
at Lakefront, right?
Actually,
No,
I
I'm
can
in
just turn it
International.
down just for you. There you go.
Hey, Roger, I got you. Delta 2550, your correction, Delta 2252, contact New York Center 125.32, good day.
2532, 2252, see it. 2532. See, that's why I like being able to type. I've really come to like typing the frequencies out in the Embraer. Dude.
Hey, who was that?
It takes so long that you forget the frequency. But luckily we have VATSIM, so we can just look at that.
That is 2297, Cleveland Center, welcome.
2532, I think he said. Let's see.
1000, Kennedy altimeter 2958.
Yep, that sounds about right. Center, you need a Delta 2252 out of flight level 350 to 330.
Clear for
takeoff from White Claw,
JetBlue 699.
Heard that before. Center, good afternoon. Delta 2252 out of flight level 34.5 to 330.
2262 New York, good afternoon. Cross Mark at and maintain flight level 190.
Mark at maintain flight level 190, Delta 2252. Alright, 190.
75, 76.
So here's a cool feature
at and maintain flight level 200.
that you can do with this. We're going to execute that. So a couple ways you can do this. We're already descending. You can either just level off and let it, you know, we'll rearm the V path, we'll catch it from 33, or you can do a vertical direct to, which I forget exactly how to do it in here.
Question JetBlue 227 New York, runway 4.
Is it just this? How did you do that? How did we do the vertical direct to? I saw it earlier. I don't know. At this point, we're probably just going to let it level off. So we'll just level off, let it set 19,000, and then catch the V
United
path.
81, expect ILS, runway 4 right.
Which we're going to do this.
Expecting ILS 4 right, United
75, 76, maybe get the direct of the arc to fuel or door.
Direct page. Oh, direct page. Thanks. Okay, there you go. Direct page, vertical direct to. Nope, that was wrong.
Unable this time, maybe a bit later.
Cancel that. Cancel that.
Roger that,
Direct
thank you.
page, vertical direct to. And then we will set that up. Go ahead. Execute. Execute.
American 2226,
And
heading
we should just
340, clear ILS
19.
31 right.
Watch you mess around with the displays. That would have been more appropriate, you're right. 19,000 set. I'll to descent. We'll get these back to auto, I guess. It's an interesting one for sure, but here we are.
Yes, 831 heavy New York 1330.
You said checklist, we could do it coming through 18,000. So I guess it's not so much of a vertical direct to. Because vertical direct to should start it right now. But yeah, we'll wait on it. That's fine. Kid Golf, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. What's going on?
12 heavy, just gonna maintain 5,000.
So we'll just make sure we're in VNAV. 19,000 set. We can take off half bank, I guess.
Southwest 8325.
And we should be ready to
Kennedy,
descend.
hold ground 1-1.5.
Ready.
Every ground 1.9. That is 75, 76. Correct fuel.
Correct fuel for 75, 76, thank you.
American 2226.330 at Niner, runway 31 right, quarter line.
Runway 21 on right, to land.
2220 thoughts, go. Solid.
Hey, approach 7 Mike, we think we called on our final, so we're in the river, but you have a good night, thanks for the help.
I don't know, I really like it. It's been good to us so far. Working.
699, radar contact.
Again, as far as we can tell,
maintain 17,000.
that's just how it is.
Left heading 270, climb and maintain 17,000,
I thought you weren't supposed to use VNAV. Do you know something that I don't?
Out of 731, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Oscar 1, head out of 731.
American 628, fly heading 300, clear island 27 right.
Heading 300, clear island 27 right.
American 1040, heading 040,
Nice.
vector silent 31 right. American 3207, New York. You're about to leave my airspace shortly, frequency change approved, take care.
Since the engines are geared, you can't taxi for 5 minutes if the plane doesn't
717 New
have
York, expect
any
pilot
bleed
31
load.
right, Kennedy altimeter
Wouldn't it have a bleed load?
Vector in right. You're at
717, just want to maintain not ourselves.
New York Center, good evening. FedEx 367, have your flight 370, about 20 miles back from JFK.
367 New York, you're about to leave my airspace shortly, continue with flight 30.
Okay, that was 201 side. We copy, we'll be over to you to couple.
That's interesting. Good golf, maybe.
831 heavy
I don't
New
know.
York, radar contact. Turn left heading 170.
FPA is overrated.
Negative, Cathay 831 heavy left 170.
So 170 is in that 31.
American 1060, expect RNAV X-ray runway 31.
Expecting the on X-ray 31, American 1060.
American 1040, just want to maintain 4,000.
Right.
American 628.290 at 11 Gulf 20, runway 27 right, quarter one.
27 right there.
Mr. Jones, do you have the,
Cathay 831 heavy, climb maintain 17,000.
what's it called?
699, proceed direct Biggie, climb maintain audible 340.
Start to Biggie, climb and maintain 340, JetBlue 699.
like SOP for this that they
1060,
put out,
maintain
like the thing that
7,000.
Captain Canada was looking at?
So maintain 7,000, American 1060.
Checking the cord.
Cathay 15 kilo, climb maintain audible 340.
Buddy flying
Cathay 16
yesterday
kilos,
out of Seattle, I told him to
maintain
yell
audible
Toga when he tried to start, when he
340.
started to take off. That's right. The only way to do it. System that targets immediate restrictions using a 3-degree path.
That is 81, expect silent, actually.
Meeting advanced profile features like cost index ladder wind time. Oh.
Getting
Oh.
New York Center back to
Apologies, climb 15 kilo,
So
climb
speed is
maintain
up to
audible
you, alright.
340.
Roger, climb maintain 340, Qantas 1526.
Oh,
FedEx 1564 heavy New York, expect silent 31 right, Kennedy altimeter 29.
Oh, NT, I just saw that update you sent out. Is the 777 back? Something on the website?
Cathay
Okay, I'll look.
831 heavy, turn left heading 0.
Yeah, there's the speed.
left heading 080 at the base.
717, fly heading 230.
Alright, FBA it is. Vertical speed, just kidding.
American 226, runway 31, right, American 2220,
Speak of the devil.
welcome to Candy, call ground 12.9.
1.9, American, thank you very much for your help.
Thank you, bye.
227, ready to go, runway 4.
227, wind 310 at 15, go 22, runway 4, clear for takeoff. Cat 831 heavy, continue left heading 040.
President 040.
I'm gonna stop. I gotta deselect VNAV entirely.
77717, just gonna maintain 4000.
Pull the arm of shame. I feel shame.
77717, just gonna maintain 4000. American 1040, just gonna maintain 3000. FedEx 1564 heavy, just gonna maintain 900,000.
3000, FedEx 56.
Not sure if I told you about FedEx 1564 heavy, expect ILS 31 right.
Right,
Wonderful, thank you.
Air Center, Brickyard,
What was that sound?
4567 on the ground, Philly, IFR.
Brickyard 45.
New York is busy. Yeah, I'm glad to be
67
flying
New York,
in as opposed to flying out.
Sorry, can I have 1512 seconds?
We're expecting vectors for 5.
Dogs.
Yes, sir, you're on vectors currently.
What did I think you was? Oh, forgot.
New York Center, good day, American Slopper 2 Heavy with you on taxiway 0 Golden Shore.
Same thing, I'm on reserve. Let's get a descent PA with a lot of us.
American 442 heavy, 1330 at 900, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, both for where there was some gusty winds out of the northwest.
40, heading 340.
Up to the mid-80s. Parking at gate,
Freeway parking. That's realistic. Best as realistic of a PA as I can do it.
1512 heading, fly heading 090, just gonna maintain 3000.
we're gonna get 83 for you. Should have me in the ground here in the next 25 minutes. Sit back, relax for the rest of the flight. Do appreciate you flying with us.
717, fly heading 270.
Normal pilot announcement.
Parking at gate,
717, fly heading 270.
Oh, is that right?
1060, clear direct departure, cross
I didn't even know
departure above
they
3000,
had
clear RNAV
those.
X-ray runway 31.
Direct departure above 3000.
It's pretty good, yeah, thanks.
1931, landing Myers Space, frequency change.
Speaking of parking at gate 83,
227, radar contact, call maintain
LaGuardia.
17,000, and take current altitude.
what? It's the Bravo terminal. Oh no, it's a C terminal.
FedEx 1564
Alright,
heavy,
we're not doing that.
like you're slightly off course.
Make a passenger announcement on the
250.
frequency. That'd be pretty funny.
FedEx 1564 heavy, turn right heading 250.
There's nothing really good in the docks
Canada 1612 heading, fly heading 070.
on the Synaptic website.
800 till established, clear islands runway 4 right. Left heading.
476, short of 31 left, ready to go.
About 476, runway 31 left, on left.
31 left on the way, 476.
Regard 4567, New York.
The map server, so this is, I think what you need for the, what's it called?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, the,
thank you. I'll amend the pipeline, send you a
terrain radar.
Roger, and we are ready to taxi. I don't know if you want to start
Meow
there.
on guard. That's why you're still gonna be a regional pilot forever, or whatever. What that guy say? Is that guy's why you're still flying a CRJ?
Juliet November Sierra Crest 27 right, Brickyard.
I'm trying to think. Good.
You're trying to look like Center Short to left.
1257 New York.
I mean, definitely. I just need to think of one.
Cat 831 heavy, proceed direct to Greggy. Call and maintain follow 290.
I don't know if I ever told this one. I feel like I probably told this one on stream. I was flying the Caravan out in out the West Coast, and we were flying into LA.
227, proceed direct to Merritt.
We were with SoCal. Michael.
Up 476, 1330,
17
only
months.
31 left, clear for takeoff.
Oh, I will not disappoint you, Michael. That is for sure. Thank you for 17 months of membership. I can't believe we had memberships for almost a year and a half now. It's crazy. Thank you for being a member for the whole time, Mike. You're the best. Appreciate you. And yeah, it's crazy.
American 440.
Or what I was gonna say is you got your 220, Mike. When you got your Air Canada 220, you'll never fly anything ever again.
Maintain 17,000 American, full for heavy.
Kevin has gibberish, old authentic frontier gibberish. That's all you need.
Advantage, but you climb incredibly fast. Probably the fastest I've ever seen.
Anyway.
We're only going to
I was with SoCal, and there was like this alternate route that we'd request to get to LA. Kind of takes up the coast a little bit more.
4,000 currently.
And he was like, all right, you know, ask for whatever I asked for. He was like, Shoulder was like, yeah, it's approved.
Left turn now, heading 08.
And then Captain was like, just verify, you know, it's this, and then to the airport, you know, just double check. I was like, all right. And I was like, just verify this, and to the airport. SoCal guy comes back, he says, dude, he's like chill surfer voice. He's like, do whatever you want, I'm just gonna sit back and watch.
American 1060, only 31 quarter land, wind 310 at 15 gust.
That was that one. How's this plan of performance? I'm still at the sim.
Cat 831, leaving
mid next month.
Change approved.
It's a little choppy, like here. I'll try to.
Total
like,
2252, descend and maintain 10,000, LaGuardia altimeter 257.
57 out of 10,000, Delta 2250. Here we go.
United 20, question United 75, 76, descend and maintain follow 190.
That's set. We're doing it.
Triple 717, heading 340.
Well, we don't have to hurry too much because you're at 10,000 for a while, but he left us a bit high.
1257, wind 330 at 9er, runway 31 left, clear for
Look at that speed go.
United 81, flying 180.
It's just a little choppy if you can kind of tell there, Michael.
Heading 180 and...
But it's good though, I mean, I can see past it, you know.
American 442 heavy, fly heading 040.
Fly heading 040, American 442 heavy.
1564,
set
fly heading
on the
230,
meter.
gonna maintain 4,000.
Set checklist, when able. The checklist altimeter set, minimums are set. Landing data is set. We did do the speeds. Approach brief is complete. Auto brake is medium.
227, leaving my airspace.
Notifications complete. We did do it. That is real. So the other thing too with
Quantum 15 Kilo Super contact Cleveland Center 119.87. Good day.
Cleveland Center 119.87.
The other thing with this was, what was it? What else was I trying to figure out? Oh, do you have to keep it in manual speeds, or if you leave it in FMS speed, will it sequence
you're outside of my
to
airspace.
the approach speeds? That I don't know.
New York Center United 69 Heavy is requesting
flight guide. Maybe that's what this is.
Denver.
Here we go.
Not at 69 New York on request, expect PD. Frontier flight 3458 New York, expect final question, expect RNAV X-ray runway 31, LaGuardia altimeter 295.
middle sequence it slows like the
717, wind 340 at 10.
Marketplace, Michael. That's the only. It's not on the Inibuild store. At least it wasn't.
Alpha 476, proceed direct to Robins, hold the OR. That's Romeo Bravo Victor. Call maintain audible 400.
Alright, direct Robbinsville out of 400, Alpha 476.
American 442 Heavy, proceed direct Merritt, leaving Myers Space, frequency change approved.
Proceed direct Merit, frequency change approved, American 412 Heavy.
FedEx 1564, it's going to be vectors for the
I can't put this much reading into a plane that I'm not actually going to fly in real life.
United 81, fly heading 150.
This is a great guide, though.
About 2252, expect RNAV X-ray runway 31.
We'll expect the 2250.
United 7576, after Pucky, fly heading 170, vectors island.
We're expecting it.
31 right.
After Pucky, President, landing. Retailing, please, and we'll expect like vessel 31 right. United 7576.
United 7576, heading 170 after Pucky.
Oh wow, it's got flows. Jeez. This is literally an SUV. If you guys want to know what it's like going through a type reading, read and study this thing to a T.
FedEx 1564 Heavy, it's going to maintain 3000.
This is pretty much it. Check out the speed brakes. I've got them cracked a little bit here. Up with the speed.
And American 7576, maybe get the first descent, please.
Alright, right now I'm interested in the...
American 7576.
I think it's United 7576, maintain Bravo 190, have lower fuel show.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, my fault, copy that, United 7576.
And there was someone else trying to call, second.
JetBlue 1237, level 5000.
JetBlue 1257, radar contact.
The 2,000 foot prior to the level off, you're supposed to
JetBlue 1237.
have a maximum of 2,000 foot per minute descent, and then 1,000 foot prior to level off, you're supposed to do vertical speed less than 1,000 foot per minute and call out 1,000 to go. It literally has call outs. This is crazy, actually.
I got a 1512 cross runway 4 line. And then taxi Kilo and Alpha to parking today.
Salama. What throttles are you using? I use the Bravos.
FedEx 1524 Heavy, turn right heading 28.
Yeah, it has 5. It's like an Embraer. It has 5 flap detents. The way I've been doing it though, I have the Bravos with the throttle, with the Prodesk Sim 3D printing. So I mean, I have 1, 2, 4.
American 1060, call ground 121.7.
Cutouts and it like it matches
1257,
as best as
direct
it
Bravo
can.
for the OR. Romeo Bravo Victor. Call
We're gonna go manual speed and
Direct Robbinsville up to 380, JetBlue 1237.
United 7576, fly heading 180.
180, 1970.
United 81, fly heading 070.
only had full flaps. Well, I've got flaps full selected. Is that bad? Or are you saying because you're just saying because there's no whatever? I get it.
United 81, clear island 4 right. United 7576, descend to maintain 8,000.
We're getting into the approach stuff.
This is 8,000 and then to maintain 92.
United 7576, altimeter 2.59.
295.
Question JetBlue 1750, New York, descend to maintain Bravo 190. You're all protocol.
General Delta 2412, 230 on the Proud 2 available.
About 2412 New York, descend via the Proud 2 arrival, the go down for 295.
So it says with the RNAV approach, select approach mode when selected must be selected to arm VGP. This approach when VGP is active.
17, call ground on 12.9 or have it right.
So basically just arm approach and then you should see approach FMS and
New York Center,
VGP.
Brickyard 4702 with you, 210. Brickyard 4702 New York, hello, squawk.
And we should add 50 feet. Because I'm using for the Bravo for an Airbus.
699, living
Go
Myers.
340. Wish I could.
Cricket Jake approved, JetBlue 699.
FedEx 1664 heavy, wind 340 at 10, runway 31 right, quarter 1. Brickyard 4702, better contact over Smyrna VOR. Descend via the Proud 2 arrival, the go to altimeter 295.
Alright, we'll follow the Proud to Brickyard 4702.
Shuttle 2412, expect RNAV X-ray runway 31.
RNAV X-ray runway 31.
United 81, wind 300 at 12, gust 23, runway 4 right, quarter 1.
Good enough, runway 4 right, United 81.
Breakout, question Frontier 3458, speed 210. Triple 1715, cross Cameron, and to maintain 1000, Kennedy altimeter 259.
New York Center, United 69 Heavy with information Charlie, ready for taxi at Newark.
United 69 Heavy, New York, runway 4 left, next to via Bravo.
4 left via Bravo, United 69 Heavy.
Shuttle 2252, just want to maintain 7000.
Gonna maintain 7,000, Delta 2252. Alright, 7,000. Oh, let's start doing this first.
4567 at Philly, ready for departure.
We're gonna get that speed break out.
4567, wind 320 at 16. Fly heading 230, runway 27 left, good for
Trying to violate you when they do that.
23027 left, take a Brickyard 4567.
This takes so ridiculously long to scroll back.
Number 54 Juliet Charlie, New York, go.
Alright, 7,000 set, and we'll flight level change it once we get a little bit closer. I'll see, flight level change, it kind of was stupid last time.
Number 54 Juliet Charlie, confirm Westchester.
we're not doing flight level
And
change.
4 Juliet
I'm
Charlie,
gonna
Roger,
do
with the
speed.
transponder, squawk 2,
Be like
question
2,000 for
2477.
now. Speed break isn't the arm of shame
4 Juliet Charlie, radar
necessarily.
contact 50
Means
miles
you're
northeast of Westchester.
Flying your butt off,
16500.
doing everything you can, you know.
Close to Westchester Airport, the turn
Good
right, heading 130. Descend and maintain 4000, Westchester altimeter 2960.
2960, cleared Westchester, turn right to 130, descending 4000,
Yes, Southern Airfield 1410, 340, left is 7 west of,
Yo, Center, good evening, Delta 721, holding short, runway 31 left.
Governor 214, New York Center, Roger, good evening, sir. Shuttle 721, wind 340 at 10, runway 31 left, good for takeoff.
Yeah, for takeoff, Delta 721.
United 75, 76, fly heading 130, descend and maintain 4000.
Alright, we're 1,000 to go, so we'll back this off to 1,000 foot or less.
Number 293, New York, hello, descend and maintain followable 280. Number 5, question number 4, Juliet Charlie, expect ILS runway 34. Record 4567, radar contact, altitude.
2000, Brickyard 4567.
I just want to verify
Got
that we're
4567, thanks. Turn left right
Oh,
ditch,
that
climb,
waiting.
maintain 12 down.
Apple
2000,
should be
Brickyard
Apple and then
4567.
Proud. Yeah, Apple, Proud, and then Veraz. So this could bite me. I hope he gives me vectors before then, or gives me direct to something else. But we'll see. It's
Triple
Abbott.
1257, amend altitude, maintain bottle 320 for now.
Maintain 320, jump with
It'd be nice if you just gave me direct Veraz.
United 7576, fly heading 090.
And once we get clear for the approach, he said arm approach mode, and we'll just go from there. So
Frontier 3458, descend and maintain 7000.
Veraz max is 200
Bottle
knots. So
2252, clear direct Pachu, cross Pachu, after above 3000, clear RNAV X-ray runway 31.
direct Pachu, outer above 3000, cleared the RNAV X-ray 31, Delta 2252. All right, so we'll set 3000.
4702, expect
We're definitely gonna start
X-ray
slowing.
runway 31. RNAV X-ray 31, Brickyard 4702.
230.
Center Brickyard
We're gonna come down here. We're gonna go direct. We're gonna go direct to Pachu.
Brickyard 5743, New York, runway
Execute,
31 left,
execute.
mile.
31 left line of my Brickyard for 5743.
And we are going to then arm approach mode
1715,
as well. We should
depart
have.
Cameron heading 040, vectors ILS 31 right.
We shouldn't have localizer. Maybe we're just too far out. Do LNAV, VNAV for now. Oh boy. Alright, we're just gonna fly a little change down to 3000. I don't know what's happening right now.
November 54, Juliet Charlie, turn right heading 230.
Actually doesn't have a speed, but
Frontier 3458, clear direct Pachu, cross Pachu at or above 3000, clear on
Runner
an
plane.
X-ray runway
Yeah.
31.
yeah, I don't know.
United 75 and 76, fly heading
Yeah, that's
040,
annoying.
gonna maintain 3000.
Like we need nav. Change, like I said, it's not. I don't know. It's not gonna work.
Brickyard 7543, 1340 at 10, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
31 left clip takeoff, Brickyard 3743.
As long as we leave it nav,
gonna
we
maintain
can
bottle
manage
200.
the. Yeah, this needs to keep coming down.
Outbound 476, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved, have a great time.
Get it back to 220 and we can do flaps to
Shuttle
1.
721, better contact, climb, maintain 12,000 and take current altitude.
As long as we keep it in nav, it'll fly the course and then we can just manually do the speeds. But I mean, this is a sophisticated enough plane. I mean, we should be able to keep this
better
in
contact,
VNAV.
climb, maintain 12,000
Which you
and
just
take
caught the
current
V path again.
Oh, I thought I heard you back. Passing 5,000, maintain 12,000 for American, for Delta 721.
Shuttle 2412 is going to maintain 7,000. Double 2412 is going to maintain
Which
7,000.
I guess we'll set
Shuttle
2200.
721, continue left, heading 100.
Can you tell me the heading again for Delta 721?
2200 at
Shuttle
Gaykar
721,
is the
continue
bottom.
left, heading 10.
Maybe we got to be a little bit closer. I don't know.
Heading
Let's see.
100 for Delta 721.
Triple 1715 is going to maintain 4,000.
Yeah, right. Flaps 1.
Brickyard 4567, New York.
Brickyard 4567.
Brickyard 4567, any chance you can do audible 190 today, sir?
Sure,
why
200
not?
knots.
Wonderful, Brickyard 4567, call and maintain audible 190.
Level 1 honors 0, Brickyard 4567.
Center American 9787, moving short of runway 31.
Should probably be pulling it back to 180 knots.
American 9787, New York, runway
Flaps to
31 left,
2.
line up and right.
Line up and wait, American 9787.
Center Brickyard 5743 on
Beautiful.
145, 1900.
Approach this is, though.
Just 1 minute, United
I am
7576, fly heading 340, clear
heading
131, right?
Delta
721.
And let's get the gear down.
United 7576,
Flaps to
heading
3.
340, clear island 31, right?
And 340, could you
See, I just don't
direct
trust.
Sure, no. Confirm 31, right?
126 plus 5 would do 131.
Correct.
Oh, I have then I made from this something because of insert 31 left. Is there a possibility to continue 31 left? 1975,
Flaps 5.
76, that's fine. Heading 340.
Yes, you can still get the flaps 5 with the Airbus stuff. So.
Thank you very much. Descend 2000. Great.
Alright, we'll try head flying it, I guess. Might as well.
Brickyard 5743, better contact, call, maintain 17000.
17000, Brickyard 5743.
American 9787, 1340 at 10, runway 31 left.
Give me...
Clear for takeoff, American 9787.
2252, 1340 at 12, runway 31, quarter left.
Zero and clear to land, Delta 2252.
United 81, make it to the runway on Papa.
United 81, next right onto Golf, then Alpha cross.
Yeah,
left,
right.
Try to Golf, cross for left, then Alpha, United 81. Thanks, bye bye.
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that.
69 heavy, runway 4 left,
Light
monoplane,
director.
traffic crossing downfield.
Line up and wait for left.
You just cleared us to land. Let's get some landing rates in the chat first.
Shuttle 721,
second
direct
landing.
ship, call, maintain level 230.
In the
230, proceed direct ship.
or the 220, sorry.
Border with Charlie, fly heading 250,
Alright, we're getting
gonna
behind
maintain
here. I
2000.
didn't mean to turn that off. Gotta crank and bank, baby.
Brickyard 4702, just gonna maintain 7000.
7000, Brickyard 4702.
5129 Juliet, Romeo on the ground, Farmingdale, looking for a vehicle departure.
There's City Field.
Juliet Romeo, are you gonna need any flight following so?
Affirmative, we'll
There we go.
probably try to get into the Bravo south of the Hudson Center.
There's the runway a bit high.
Juliet Romeo, right? In that case, maintain VFR Aeroglobe 3000. Remain clear of the Bravo to further advise. Departure this frequency, squawk 1714.
1000 configured, still high. We're gonna keep it coming down.
Can be approach below 3000. Remain clear.
Gonna be a little unstable here, but that's alright.
500 clear.
Juliet Romeo, correct. Expect runway 19er, advise ready to taxi.
Ready to taxi, center clear.
Juliet Romeo, runway 19er, taxi via Alpha Bravo, cross runway 29er. Correction, cross runway 32.
Alpha Bravo, cross runway 32, ultra 19er, 9er,
Runway 3458, number 2, following Airbus A220, short follow now, the wind is 340 at 12, runway 31, quarter left.
200.
I can't tell. I feel like I don't look.
Brickyard 5743, direct Bravo, Bolívar, Romeo Bravo Victor, call, maintain
Thanks,
level
sir.
220.
Diagram 0, climb maintain level 220, Brickyard 5743.
20.
United 7576, wind 340 at 10, runway 31 left, quarter left.
Dang.
Auto traffic.
Alright, reversers are out.
JetBlue 12 and
I'm gonna get on the brakes.
7, call, maintain level 380.
80, 60.
Zebra 293, cross lurch at 14,000, Harrisburg altimeter 2970.
Welcome to LaGuardia. La Garbage.
American 9787, radar contact, fly heading 220.
Ground will be 0.7. Is ground still online? I don't even know.
Shuttle 2412, correct Pachu, cross Pachu at or above 3000, clear RNAV X-ray, runway 31.
Correct Pachu, cross Pachu at above
Oof,
3000.
the lag is real.
Runway 31,
4 Juliet Charlie, fly heading 310, maintain 2000 until established, clear ILS, runway 34.
Get that going. Get these lights off. Off, off, off.
Triple 1750,
off.
that's gonna maintain 3000.
Alright, now let's see if we have
American
ground here.
9787, call and maintain
Quarter ground
17000.
21.7. Let's do it.
Quarter maintain 17,000, American 9787.
Air Center King Air 130 Kilo Alpha is out of 17,000.
Guy sounds like he's in a helicopter.
King.
Ground, good evening, Delta 2252. We're off on Bravo, and we're parking at the off terminal. breakdown.
Delta 2052, state terminal again, sorry.
Sorry, Charlie Terminal. Oops.
Delta 2052, LaGuardia Grand Hello, welcome to New York Taxi, Terminal Charlie, via right Juliet Alpha.
Okay. Alright, turn on Juliet and all the way down on Alpha for Delta 2252, thanks. To make it complicated, huh? Yeah. Yeah, this is not good. Well, we're also in LaGuardia, Mike, but then also when you're on the ground, it's the worst out of any time.
LaGuardia Ground, American 3038, information Alpha, taxi number 4. American 3038, thanks for Alpha, only 4 taxis via Echo Alpha. Or via Echo Alpha, American 3038.
Well, definitely pretty cool though. I mean, this plane is sweet. It's a lot of fun. It's really cool to be able to do these ops in the sim now.
Ground, American 3038, strictly one of the Echo Alpha, runway 4. My apologies, Echo Bravo.
No, Limp, you're right.
No problem, Echo Bravo to runway 4, back to 3038.
I will take this lane. This engine just pulled up so fast. Park on the corner here.
Central Aircraft, LaGuardia Ground, will be back in 1 minute.
1 minute. Yeah, definitely not a stable approach. Yeah, dude, you gotta do sometimes. Stop, it says things. Alright, we'll stop it there. Set the brake. APU should be... Just give me... Alright, wait, I forgot. I gotta go back to... What, map or something? No, data? What do I need to go back to? There we go. Electric APU, I thought... Oh. That's awkward. Well, let's, we can run through some of these checklists while we wait for the APU to come up after landing checklist 2 Bravo. Oh, the hydraulic pump. There you go, 2 Bravos on. Anti-ice is required. Timer complete, whatever the timer is. I don't know how long they have to do anything there. Shutdown checklist. That can come off. You will get there in a moment. System. I'm trying to have a metric up over here so I can see once this APU comes up. We'll get out of here. We'll get off of that sim. Alright, looks like the APU is online. Give it just a couple of seconds and then we will kill. The engines hit the beacon and the seatbelts. With all that being done, after shutdown reminders, flight control test. Well, 2 Bravo back to auto, so that's just for the taxi in, I guess. That's pretty similar to the Embraer though. Whoa. Alright, pretty cool. That's pretty similar to the Embraer where your nose wheel steering and stuff is on the hydraulic system 2. And so once you shut off an engine, you actually want to, once you shut off engine number 2, you want to turn those on, so you can still have your nose wheel steering and stuff, which is, you know, kinda important. Alright guys, let's get some deboarding up in here. We'll see if we can get Delta to do it. We'll just leave it like that. We'll see if we can get Delta to do it, and we'll check out some landing rates and whatnot. Let's finish this flight in Delta Virtual. 91 out of 94 from Delta Virtual. Alright, send that away. Close out of Delta Virtual. And then let's check out Volanta together. Review the flight, display capture, and statistics. 220, hey, how fitting is that? 220 on the landing rate. What do we got? 400 from Michael, 358, 146 from Entei, 300. Oh, Michael, you changed it. I think you would have won there. But probably Entei. Yeah, I think Entei, I think you're the winner there. I think the landing looked worse than it was. I feel like it really wasn't all that bad. But did what we could. But yeah, guys, as always, really appreciate everybody being here. It was a fun stream. Like I said, appreciate having all you guys as always. It was a good time. And we will definitely see y'all on the next one. Not sure which way we're going to go or how we're going to do it, but we'll let you know. Keep your eyes on the Discord. Catch you on the next one.